Hello, beautiful Lucas.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Julia. Hi.
So, we're doing this video to present the workshop that we are going to do on the 6th of February,
Great.
6th of February afternoon, a workshop about fermentation.
Yes.
And we thought of doing it so that we can introduce a little bit yourself, the teacher who passes us all these beautiful informations, and to talk about a little bit what is fermentation, and in general a little bit why it is so good, and but before we talk about this, tell us, Lucas, about you and about your passion and why you really got so close to fermentation in your life.
Well, before I didn't treat my body really well, and I was quite fat, over 100 kilo, and was many, even some addictions like cigarettes, alcohol, meat, sugar, and whatever. And I was quite aggressive and so on. And after I see my friend who lose a lot weight, and I ask him because I try and lose the weight many ways, and I couldn't. And he told me I just eat very healthy food and so on. And I see him different between 40 because I working on one project with him, and he has huge belly and was quite fat. And 2 years later, he was slim and looks like normal slim guy. So it was for me almost unbelievable. I was thinking this is impossible. Some people are just fat and some people are get slim. That was a long time ago. That was 15 years ago, something like this. So I just do it again as myself, and I start losing the weight. And this wake up passion for me for health, how to take care of the body instead of the treat like some machine which must to do everything what I want and so on. And my knowledge growing about the health food, natural food, about the detox, and big, very important part of this is fermentation and probiotics. And then I
Yeah.
start interesting about this. In Poland, is very important probiotics in our culture, but I didn't know so much about this. Still, I start getting interest about this. For example, we should have.
You are originally from Poland, right?
Yes, yes,
Is
yes.
is in Poland very common that people use fermented food there?
Yes. Like the sauerkraut or pickled cucumbers is regular in Poland, and in many country houses still they doing themselves, not buying from shops, which is the best one because if we're doing our own fermentation, that's bacteria exactly living in our environment, so they makes resistance for anything what is not friendly in our environment, and we actually eat them. And this is the best one. It's the best one because when we eat them and they are in our intestines, they want exactly in the same condition our intestine like we want, what is friendly for us, the best for us. So this is like extra workers for us. This is like we hire some bacteria which are working for us to defend us against the bacteria which we don't want in our body.
Yeah.
So
So how did you start? Let's say you came across fermented food, and when was it? How many years ago? And how did you really start from scratch? You did a lot of researches and courses and a lot of learning and studies. Can you say a little bit in a nutshell what fermentation really is for people that never heard about it, and just what it
yes,
does to our body and what it did to your body?
yes. Well, probiotics are really important, and it's many kinds of the bacteria, probiotic bacteria, which living in our digest system, mostly in the intestines. Yeah. But fermentation is only lactobacteria. This is not every bacteria which we need in there. But this bacteria and food which is fermented makes very friendly environment for another good bacteria which should living in our body. So if this is friendly, because good bacteria and bad bacteria, they can live together. they need different environment, and they fighting each other if they are in the same environment. So if we make,
excuse me, I interrupt you. Is it bacteria, like for example, coming from antibiotics that we know it's very common right now? Like it's been very common for years.
where antibiotics, like his name is antibio. Antibiotic killing everything what is alive, everything. Just working for us that our organism is stronger than bacteria. So when we eat antibiotics, it's killing everything, include us, but we are stronger, so we survive this toxic shower, and bacteria is not. So actually antibiotics we should using when our body definitely don't know what to fighting with these bad bacteria. What does mean? That our body is in bad condition. Yeah. But actually I love my health. 9 years I practicing this very good food detoxing and everything's 10 years, and the last 9 years I never was sick. No flu, no fever, and so on. I don't have this. This is for me. I know that this getting sick time to time is not a normal condition.
And I met you. I mean, I know you because of the fermentation workshop that I took part in Ibiza last year. And when I met you, straight away, the first thing that I noticed is really how beautiful and bright and juicy is your skin. And this skin, you see it in a person that has a really healthy immune system, really healthy bacteria, flora, and you can definitely really see it.
Thank you very much. Yes, I really take care of my body. This is my really important partner in this adventure on this world. So I really need to take care of this vehicle, who feeling and working, and the most important what our body doing is try and keep us alive and the best condition. And our body is perfect with doing this, doing blood tests, urine tests every 5 minutes, doing another test which even our doctors can imagine, and know all our history of the sickness, our traumas, everything, and know what needs. So if we just give body everything, first we not stop bother him, and after we give our body everything what our body needs, this will be flourish and flourish. People sometimes is believe they can't believe that I am 43 years old. They thinking that I'm 30 something, and I'm not getting sick the last 9 years because I really take care of my body, and as my body respond by very good condition. And I just trying to say that even I don't treat bad bacteria as a bad bacteria. I treat them more like the inspectors, which coming to my body and checking that everything is okay, because these bad bacteria, they can attack healthy cells. If we have full nutrition in our cells, and if our cells are not damaged by toxins, these bad bacteria can attack these cells, But if they can attack, that means I treat them as inspectors, which inform me this body is good condition or not, Like the fiscus coming to the company and checking that you pay taxes or not. If you pay taxes, go ahead, come. You're not afraid that is. But if you don't pay taxes, if you manipulate something, then you're afraid there's bad bacteria on the fiscus, So I'm not afraid of that because I keep good condition my body. And of course, probiotics and ferments really help of that. Help keep digest system very good condition. That's why this is part of my life and help the others. Probiotics and fermentations. This is really important. This very change people diet and digest systemic and all this keeping very ferments very good condition our digest system.
You take it then daily. You've been preparing fermented food at home and giving workshops for quite a while, and now we're starting the online way. Since this time it goes like this. to the people that are interested in fermented food, can you explain a little bit how the workshop will be structured, and how simple actually, because I've now been doing fermented food at home as well, and I've seen how simple it is. You just chop vegetables, you just mix it with some salt and water, some herbs, garlic, and then you just need to be patient and take care of it maybe twice a day or 3 times a day, giving some air. So
Yes,
people
yes,
don't have to be really expecting too much, and it's just very simple, but it's so
yes, of
important
course.
to bring it into their life. Just tell them why they should really consider to take fermented food, to introduce fermented food in their life if they are never tried it.
Is so
What will
many,
happen in their body?
we have so many, uh, this is very, very healthy in many, many ways, you know. First of all, it's easy to do because you just putting back, you put to the jar salty water, which is friendly environment for these good bacteria. You put there some herbs, which is optional. You put some garlic, which also is optional, and vegetables, you know. And this friendly environment, we have plenty, many kinds of the bacteria surround us, you know. And if this good bacteria is friendly environment there, they start proceeding all this ferment this vegetables. This is like basic digesting. So every the vitamins and minerals in that vegetables are easier to absorb for us.
So the
Plus,
vegetables change their initial nature, and
yes,
they will start to produce, and they will keep alive, but they will start to produce these good bacteria that then we introduce by eating them, right?
yes, yes. If you eat just, for example, carrot, raw one, which is very healthy, is very good for us, yeah. But when we eat this raw carrot fermented, it's much easier everything absorbed from that. Plus, is with acidy environment, which is really good for our stomach because our body should be alkaline, but stomach should be acidy, and ferments help keep our stomach acidy. Things that better digest. Yes, so it's really
Yeah.
important. Plus, there's good bacteria which support us and protect us against the bad bacteria, against the just metabolize also parasites, um, toxins, heavy metals, because they wanted clean. This is his house, our digest system, and they wanted get good living in good conditions. So they cleaning everything around that. And also vitamin C is very, very a lot, is a lot vitamin C, natural one, not someone from the pharmacy, natural one in the is so it's huge, huge pluses. We just hire good workers for our body by eating this ferments, and also we make very good environment for another workers which coming to our body, good workers, yeah. And we doing bad, not friendly environment for workers which shouldn't come to us, like means this bad bacteria, you know. So it's very, very important eat ferments for the beginning. People who even doesn't know ferments, they are surprised. Let's start many gas. They don't know what's happening in the intestine. There is war. There's war. That means that they say not good bacteria in the intestine, and this good bacteria fighting with them, dominate this environment, and after it's taking calm, everything's people doesn't have problem with the in the toilet, doesn't stay long time, and cleaning body from the toxins, from many, many stuff which staying in our intestines, sometimes even years, you know. And
So there's not really a right time to start this. It's just good for everybody because it's part of how our bacteria in our intestine should be living, right? So can you tell a little bit about what we're going to cover in the workshop? What we will have a talk. You will explain a little bit how
yes, I
the
will
main
explain a
basics of
little
it,
bit
how it
about the
works.
yes, yes. I will explain a little bit about the what's the fermentation, how we should little bit take care about our body, because sometimes we need to change few things in our life, and everything start have sense for our body, and it's much, much easier. And ferments is very good support. And we on the workshop we do 3 basic fermentations. which is very easy to do and very, very healthy. One is the beetroot sourdough. Is a
I
beetroot
love it.
Yeah, it's very good, very makes stronger our blood. And if our blood is strong, all organs start to be stronger and stronger. So it's really important. Beetroot is really strong with that. And
you know that I've been having this beetroot almost every day since I met you.
yeah.
And I've been fermenting beetroot all the way and drinking this isotonic every morning. The first thing I do is I go to the fridge and I take it, a little glass like that, and I feel it's a little bit like lemon water, kind of. It has the same cleansing effect, and your energy rises up.
Yes.
It's really discovered.
Yeah, beetroot have so strong consistency, vitamins and minerals, raw one, of course, raw one. That is difficult to compare with any kind of the vegetables. And it's sometimes when you even drink raw beetroot juice, and we are not get used to that, our body is too much. It's too much for our body. It's too much vitamins and minerals. Our body doesn't know even how to absorbing. But fermentation helps absorbing these vitamins and minerals. Is very much easier. Yeah. So this is first fermentation. I will show you you're preparing this in 25 minutes, and you have fermentation that depends of the quantity of the jar, and you don't have nothing to do. After you just mix of the jar every day, and after 7 days you have ready everything. So that's all work. It's very, very simple. Everything doing to the bacteria. Second, fermentations will be mix of the vegetables. Many kind of the vegetables we do in the mix, and this is also we can after eat this with the salad or put to the salad or some like a side for the dinner, as the side helps you digest the rest of your food. Is really, really good ones. And third one, it will be pumpkin with curry, like the Indian style.
So good.
Really tasty, very fuzzy. Yeah, I really also like this. Yeah. Actually, I speak with you about this, and I didn't do this in the last month, and now I want to do this again because
yes, it's absolutely delicious. The curry, wow. Yes. So I'm really like, you sold it again, even though I did already your workshop. You sold it again to me. But to the people, I know there are people out there that they hear about fermentation and they're like, why should I really do it? Why should I introduce it? Is it really proven that it changes something? Why can't I just not continue eating the way I do? To those people, tell them like in a couple of sentences why it is really so easy and so important to make that little introduction.
Well, if you have full of energy in your life, if you're not getting sick, if you feel amazing and you don't eat ferments, it's okay. You don't have to do it. You can switch off this movie. It doesn't look again, and then you don't have to participate of that. But if you wake up in the morning and you don't have already energy, if you just feel that you are not nourished well, or you don't have time for preparing food and so on, because doing ferment is very easy, and this is one of the best food what you can put to your mouth, and if you want a lot energy and boost your body and take something which will protect you from inside, and then of course you are welcome, because you don't have to think about viruses like the COVID and so on, because the best protection against any kind of the viruses is our condition of our body. Yeah. So if our bacteria are focusing about boosting our immune system and protect us from inside, then our body doesn't have to take care about this, and can all this energy putting against, for example, viruses, even the COVID. Don't have to.
And the stress is lowered very much as well. When we boost our immune system, the stress level goes down. So it's really so important in this.
And opposite, as more we stressing, as we boosting immune system down. So also bacteria which boosting our system immune system help us only good, you know. This is our friends, and people sometimes don't know about this, that we have more bacteria in our body that cells our body, you know. We have less cells that we are just house for many germs in our body, and it's good to have these good ones, germs, you know. So again, I repeat, this is very good bacteria, and this is and ferments going in our digestive system friendly place for these good bacteria. It's really important. It's really important. I
It
know
is.
this is one of the reasons why
And
I'm
it changed. I'm here again. I'm here again to help you to host this event, to help you hosting this event, because I became as well so passionate, and I saw the difference that it did in my system. I used to be very, very acidic, and having a lot of problems with acidity coming up to me, and not being able to digest any food. But since from the start, from the morning, having fermented food, it alkalinized my whole system, and I feel much better, and I feel much more energetic. Sometimes I just have some fermented veggies, and for 1 hour I don't even have to have lunch, you know. It just, you can see how good it does to you.
Yes. Yes, because people doesn't understand this difference. Body should be alkaline, but to have alkaline body, we need to have strong acids in our stomach. Because if acids are not strong enough, then this food going to the small intestine and is not digest well, and our intestine have to keep acidic environment for digesting this well. But this shouldn't happening in the small intestine anymore. It should be in the, and this makes acidic the rest of our body, you know, like a
Exactly.
sugar, also like the dairy and so on. So even if someone eat meat and eggs and sugar and white bread and white pasta, but everything you eat this with the ferments, I say about everything what is very popular in Poland. But if you eat this with the ferments helps you neutralize this metabolites from this not very friendly for our body food, you know. This is really,
So that's why it's so good to anyway introduce it in our life.
yes,
I'm very excited about this workshop coming up,
yeah,
and we can remind the people, right, that it's going to be a limited space, maybe of 10 to 20, 15 people
yeah,
on the 6th of February
10, 15
afternoon,
people,
3 to
yes,
5:30, 3 to 6. There is a possibility as well to have it translated in Italian. So if people are interested as well to you know, they're not very comfortable with English, we can do it translated in Italian, and just let us know. And yeah, I'm very super
yes.
excited to be connected
And
with you
also,
from
I
Visa.
think
And
it will be more than 5, 6 Italians we can make for Italians separate in
exactly,
Italian
yeah,
language.
yeah, if
Yeah,
there's more.
so we can do also like that, or we like Polish will be more enough, because we will just promote this on the. So also we can do this separately from Polish. So anyway, we will fix that. We solve that problem, but would be great that not have more than 15 people, because I would like that people have some interaction with us and they feel some, give the questions, and some please do it. Let's make this event like we sitting all together in one table and sharing our knowledge, our doubts, and things that we have everything what we need to make our own jars with our fermentation, which support our body, yeah, which is really important, yeah. Let's do it like
And
that.
important thing is also, people just need to get some jars, and then
Yeah,
vegetables that we will send a nice list
yeah,
to shop, and just a lot of interesting questions, and then come over and enjoy the workshop, right?
yes, yes, would be fantastic, will be
Good.
fantastic, as you know already, because we did that. Um, we did that and real ones, now in virtual. So
Yeah,
yes,
yeah. I
would be
was still
fantastic.
very lucky to meet you in person.
Yeah.
All right, so we hope, both of us, me and Lucas, to see a lot of people joining, and to see you there. We have a Facebook page where you can contact us, and yeah, see you there.
Thank you very
Bye.
much. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.
Bye.